thoughts so far on just today? Actually, the entire lead up from last week to today. How do you think the amateur teams went last week and approached, you know, coming into playing today, and how they've played today? So, and also the invite teams. How do you reckon they've gone?
Well, I think the amateur teams obviously had a good opportunity to really play against some decent teams. I haven't actually personally looked at the score, so I'm unsure how they went. But for the invite teams, there's been some pretty high quality games. It was interesting. The match I saw was between Avant and Atletico. How the newer maps of Overpass and Season tend to sort of favour the newer teams or the newer players, and the players that sort of been around for a while. I think they sort of neglect playing them. I think that's the only real difference between these sort of teams at the moment is that experience. On aim, they're pretty much on par. But when you throw in a new map into the works, it's really anyone's game.
Well, what's your thought on like Overpass and Cobble, and them bring in an international scene? And do you think the Australian scene should, you know, jump on board of what Europe and America, you know, the US and whatever everyone else is on?
Well, personally, I've never really paid too much attention to the European scene, but obviously there are a lot of people that do, and if they do have, I don't know, aspirations to sort of follow in Doc's footsteps, it has to be done. And I think that's sort of what you should do. In regards to the maps themselves, Overpass is, I think it's a pretty well balanced map, to be fair. It's been around for a long time now.
Yeah, well, I think it should be bringing. I don't think there's any reason why it shouldn't be. It's been played in Europe and it's been played in the biggest competitions in the world. And if Australia aspires to get as good as the Europeans and start winning competitions like they're winning and giving, you know, IM Box and anyone who wants to, you know, that can and will go overseas the chance to, you know, win potentially those games. You know, like you've seen, it was sort of a random veto when they went overseas, and they were likely to play, you know, Overpass or Cobble, but it was just, you know, lucky in a sense for Vox that they got to play Dust 2 and Nuke. Unfortunately, they lost like they did on Nuke, but, you know, you're coming up against Dignitas on Nuke.
Titan on Nuke, wasn't it?
Titan on Nuke. Like, what are you gonna do? Like Kenny S floating around with the AWP. Like
they started T-side as well. Didn't they?
T-side. That's what I'm saying.
That's not embarrassing. I think people looked at the scoreline, but it doesn't really tell the story. But anyway, we've been over that. People have been over that.
Well, we've gone into the knife here, so this is going to decide the teams. Oh, it doesn't really matter on too much on Dust 2, in my opinion. You can get ahead either side, just depending, like we said on frags earlier, who's sharper at the time. And Atletico take it out, so you'll probably see them maybe opt to go T-side. That's what usually you see, but they might mix it up and stay. We'll have a look. And they have opted to stay, so it is gone live. Here we go. So this is the second map of the Trident Spring Comp 2014. And we are in our second map of the Grand Final, Atletico versus Climax. Atletico taking out a very easy 16-8 against Climax on Kate. So here we go, Haz in B-site. He was the man of the match on Kate, in my opinion, and he's picked up one already. And PDG chimes in, but he gets taken down by Offnu. Offnu picks himself out second and a third. That's massive. PDG stuck outside B by himself now. And PDG just trying to work himself a frag. They're all stuck in back of sight. So Chriso should be able to get himself out of tunnels here. He does. He spots one back of sight. And can he land that headshot? No, he can't. Not yet. Chriso just sort of piping around. PDG does pick up light step, getting a bit too aggressive at doors. Now they're being able to work in. PDG does get the frag off. Oh, Offnu. Can he get himself the tick?
Oh, unlucky.
Just misses a TD. 4K almost lifted his team across the line again.
Well, he was the man that was stepping up in that second half on K. She seems to be carrying that over. I think he's the man that could sort of do the damage for Climax.
PDG, look, I think it's aggressive, tried pushing doors, and PDG was just gifted the first frag and was able to push back into a 2v2 and work with his guy at tunnel and be able to get himself out of doors without any harm. And I think that just gave Atletico the round. just having PD not having to push in for a frag. So what we're going to see now in the second round is a bit of just a full eco from the terrorist side, and obviously the Atletico are just buying up. Chris, here he goes. Can he hit him? He takes down one. And he picks a second, but he gets taken down by Offnu, just dropping people left, right, and center. Here we go, DevK. Oh, and he gets a second. Long range, and DevK gets himself a third. So, nice frag there from Offnu, but not enough to sway the round in their favour. They did get the plant, so they're going to have a buy. Offnu with a lot of frag. He's got a lot of cash under his belt, so he's the man you got to look at, being with the smokes, the flashes, the armour, and the AK. What can he do? Nova, he's going to be working out long, fast with his teammate in Offnu. Zusi, we're backing them up. Looks like they're getting out fast. They do get a first trade, but Chriso gets 1, 2, 3. Chriso slaps them back into next week, and Chriso, can he get the... Oh no, Petey gets the 4th, and Chriso just there backing him up. James is over the other side of the map going, what is going on? James now sitting close mid in lower dark, and Haz is pushed out. Haz gets taken down by James. It's a 3 versus 1, and I think... I don't know what he's going to opt to do, but... he might try and go for it. Oh, he's going to work himself out mid here. He might be able to catch out in CT here. Auto direct is on James, and James does pick up the headshot on Fake Dan. So he's not going to expect this setup, which Atletico have done really well. And James now working up and does get taken down by PDG. Nice setup and nice work there by Atletico. You know, allowing him to push long and probably suspect that he's going, they're both long, I'm going to go back. So there we go, James recognizing it by saying, you're smart. Going to see another eco out of the Climax here. So hopefully we see a little bit of grit and determination from Climax here and bring this into a third map. At the half, we are going to raffle off this AWP Asimov. So the giveaway will be at the end of the grand final, but we will start the raffle halfway through this match. So stay tuned while PDG shows you what he could do with a rifle and picks himself up 3. Nice work from PDG and Atletico there. Bit of a mow down. Glocks, but
that'll do his confidence well good.
He's 9 for 1, so he's pulling his weight.
Early days.
He's doing enough. He's doing enough.
Well.
And we're going to see the buy here. So Lightstep now has that AWP. He has his favourable AWP in hand, and so does James. James has got the AWP. So they've got the double AWP set up on T side. You won't be seeing too many fast pushes. You'll see tactical works with these AWPs now. Now Nova's in like lower dark here, and he knows that there could be one short. He does spot one short. Oh, he spots 2 short. And he picks up one of them. Can he get the second on the PDG? Ball back, Pete. And he does. Pete's got himself back in. Hey, good start to the round for Climax there. Nova starting out the round. Zeus gets Haz. That's it. Crucial frag. Haz getting very aggressive and upper there, and James with the AWP works out and picks him in mid from in CT. And now you're going to see the terrorist zoom in. Fake Dan. Fake Dan takes down 1, takes down 2. Fake Dan, that's big. He could catch out Lightstep here too. Offnu worked his way in. And Fake Dan, he's going to be popping a smoke out and gets taken down by Offnu. Bit too smart. And now, too aggressive from James. And Offnu going to work out and catch Chriso with his pants down, but doesn't get the frag. And I think he thought he did. Lightstep swapping it up for an AK. Chriso low. Maybe he's going to save now. Probably should. Molotov, and he's thrown that in, and he's just Molotoved his own window, so well, I think they know where he's going to come from now.
Bomb has been planted.
Had a step. 2 HP. This is all in vain. He pushes out.
I
And
don't
he
see
gets
the
done.
point of pushing it into HP there.
With only a smoke in hand, no flashbangs. He wasted that Molotov, but it's 4-1 nonetheless. Climax get themselves around on the board. He probably should have just gone for exits there, slammed their gun money, and
Look at the terrorist money right now.
yeah, it's depleted,
buy
and
weapons.
Lightstep wouldn't have had that 3.4k to possibly get himself an AWP next round. James, they've opted to go with the James with the AWP here. 4 rifles. Fake Dan has the AWP for the counter-terrorist side, and they've gone aggressive short again. Nova said, no, you don't last time, and they don't peek Nova, but Nova doesn't peek them, so no harm done to anyone there. But James gets a peek onto DevK, taken down on long, and that is A, very vulnerable now, and they're going to take up long fast with the bomb. There's only one close short, and Chriso, wow, he might get flashed here while Nova pushes through this. He doesn't, and Nova ducks underneath his shots. Chriso Wow caking, and faked in. He's flushed inside. Offnu going to work up and get an easy frag, and he's going to probably push a smoke here. And Offnu, great positioning, knows where the shooting's coming from, and frags him after Has picks up Nova. That's better play from Climax, and a bit more consistency coming in.
It's interesting, James is actually AWPing for Climax.
Yeah, well, you'd normally see Lightstep, and well, now you got the double AWP set up, but whether is he not confident that he's hitting his shots?
That's
but
what I was thinking.
Snake Wow is one of the best AWPers, was one of the best AWPers I'd seen, and
Maybe
he is their
James
team
is
AWPer.
sharp today on with the AWP.
Yeah, and he is their team AWPer, but you know, James taken down after getting faked down, so it's a really bad trade for the Terror side. They've given up an AWP. And a frag, and that's a TK as well. They do get the secondary frag, but the AWP goes down. DevK died in CT. Nova working with Wayne to B with the bomber, and there you're going to have Lightstep working around in B, but Offnu shots down. Has Offnu, he's just on today. He just knows. Chris Ewell's going to push straight out into him. There he goes. He's playing very well, Offnu.
I think we've seen a bit of a dip by Has and Chris. Well, not so much Chriso, but definitely Has on this map. Not hitting the same shots he was in that first DK.
Yeah, maybe he's just not quite on. No, he's just not on fire at the moment. But don't give up on Has yet. They do cross 2 to B without an AWP shot given. And Has getting aggressive on short. He might catch Zeus out here. He does. Zeus gets absolutely blind. Offnu's going to be able to get the trade. This guy's been trading all day, and he'll be able to get himself a second in. He's just too sharp. He's going to be able to work up short. There's a bit of flash coming out. Offnu. Oh, he's just spotted one, and he takes him down. Offnu. He's just so sharp. I don't know what Fake Dan was looking at. And Offnu, he's confident enough to hit this too, and he does. He gets it. He gets himself the 4K. He's on 1 HP. Go for it, Offnu. Go for the glory. Go for the fame.
One-man army.
PDG 90-95. This game can suck the biggest dick. PDG, settle down. And James caps it off. What a round from Offnu. 16 frags, 8 rounds in. If you've ever seen anyone carry today, it has been Offnu. Map after map after map. This kid is insane. Like I said, he's going to be the massive addition to Climax and the way that they play and go in Division 1 next season. He can mix it with the best, for sure. And 2 have crossed mid. And they've got... The rest are going to push short. So you've got 1 B, 3 short, 1 close mid. They're gone on eco. And here he is. Oh, Nova gets the first headshot. Can he get the second? No, he can't. And Has is all up in his grill at lowered up. James just missing his shots. Crypto Wow pushing to the smoke. Silly. Ed gets done. And Has does get himself that frag. So he got himself an AK. Run away, mate. He's faked the runaway, and he's going to get done from tunneling. Oh, Zeus. Zeus missing his shots. Don't get done now, Zeus. This will be embarrassing. And he doesn't. So this is Australian CS at its finest. This is Climax versus Athletico. 2 Div 1 teams. Mind you, 2 very big team changes. DevK moving into the Athletico squad. Fake Dan as well. Sharp. Is still there with that AWP. Climax, you've got James here, who is currently in IM, who won Cyber Gamer Division 1 Grand Final this year, so he's not a bad slut to have. Oh, and James hits that big AWP shot.
Big.
Climax turning this back around. This is great work from Climax, and they should be trying to go towards this mid to B site. They've got 2 on A. And now it's 1 pushing long and 1 going to be sitting on that boost boxes at A. And the guy off B has rotated now. He's watching mid. So, whatever the terrorists do, just work together. They've got the number advantage. And Has is going to push long. Is this all in vain, though? He's got the line. And he gets taken down. Misses a shot. He would have hit that on Case. That's something Has would have played a little bit smarter and would have hit that shot on Case. He's just let a few things slide this game. And we've flicked back across to Offnu now. He's working up long. This is so far the man of the match and the man of the day, in my opinion. And he picks, and Zeus, he picks up 1. They know there's 1 in close smoke. They're going to go try and find him. They don't know where he is. He's been able to push out, and PDG just gets Offnu playing, and Zeusy, lucky, gets a flick headshot. And he was only on 23. James was on 41. That round could have all gone pear-shaped for Climax, but they come out of it on top. Oh, last step almost hits that jump across mid. And they get it. They get a leg on a fake Dan. So fake Dan, 19 HP. And get one headshot, and that's 2 headshots down. And there's another pushing up. This could be a clean sweep. Offner with the AK, what can he do? Takes down Chriso. And Atletico are going to lose out this round again. They did force buy as well.
Dan's been being a little bit quiet at the moment.
This is DevK working up. And there we go, gets a big headshot. Oh, and Lightstep falls down and gets the frag. So are you talking about Dan or fake Dan?
Fake Dan, fakey.
Dan Van Dangles and
It's a bit
fake
confusing,
Dan.
isn't it, when people use...
Yes, we'd prefer DevK to use DevK, but he's opted not to, so... Call him Fat Boy. Alright, 2 cross towards B. James misses the shot. We've got Nova working up mid now. He's needed to step up. He's been at the bottom of the scoreboard for Climax the entirety of the day, and he does pick up a frag as I say that. Although James did tag him, so it was an easier style frag. Nova trying to work up short. He really, like I was saying, he really needs to step up. He's been at the bottom of the scoreboard for Climax all day, and they've really carried him through. Offnu has really carried him. He's been getting his frags, so Offnu, again, working to B. Watch this, Offnu doesn't usually get out fragged in this situation, and he won't. Offnu gets a headshot and a has, and almost takes out Nova while he's at it. No light stepped onto the, and Zeusy gets a frag in CT. Another one backing off on the A-ramp, and they've won at T-spawn, and he picks off James with the AWP. He might be able to get that AWP and save. He's going to run down, and he's going to he should run down and try and get that AWP. He opted not to, and he's opted to stay back there and try and fight them off with a pistol, which is a bit silly. And PDG's rolling around and getting himself a couple frags while he's at it as well. And Crusoe taken down. It's going to be 8-4 to Climax. First map went to Atletico. 16-8 on Case. They look like they were the goods. They look like they were going to storm this grand final and take it from underneath Climax's feet. But they haven't done so yet. Climax fighting back. 8 rounds so far on T side. And Atletico sort of seem like they're stunted in the momentum. They look like they were on fire. They couldn't really miss anything.
Don't seem as confident.
Yeah, and
I'm not sure what's changed in that map. Maybe it's Offnu. If you've got someone playing that well, you can go into his shell.
But I think it all stemmed from Case. They lost a fair few rounds in a row. Then they just got that one round. But Nova gets that shot through the smoke, and now he's going to be working up into CT. Gets blind, and he's got to fall back. Just get back, Nova, and play smart. And he has. He's got back. They got the number advantage. They can start splitting now. They can start working wherever they want. This is Climax at their best. They're working around. They've got PDG on A by himself, and they've got Chris O'Well at long by himself. Now this one at CT working back. Nova does take a peek with a flashbang out. I'm not sure why he's doing that. Nova. Now he's throwing a pop flash that goes past Chris O, and he's going to get caught out. Nova taken down. Oh, not without doing a bit of damage. Chris O'Well now on 12 HP. Working back towards A. I'm dying, sorry. And now have 4 terrorists versus 4 counter-terrorists, but Chris O'Well on 14 HP. Offnu, the man of the match so far. 19 frags in, 19 frags, 12 rounds in. Can he get the 20 and just keep rolling on? If he keeps rolling on, I'm going to say the Climax take this out straight away. And they don't know. Chris O'Well so close, but they do. They get him. Offnu, look at how sharp he is. He's got the 20. Zeusy pushes in. PDG is going to take down Zeusy. He does. There's so on PDG, but Offnu, too sharp again. I think he might have spotted him behind him along, and he has. And Offnu picks up again. This guy is unstoppable, and I'm going to say Climax are taking out this map's easy. If he does not stop fragging, this is game over. 22 frags, 10 frags, 3 frags to Lightstep. Now, Lightstep is probably one of their biggest fraggers and potentially one of the bigger AWPers in the Australian CS community at the moment. James, 9 frags. He's playing his role. Nova, 7 frags. He's meant to be their young fragger. But Lightstep, there we go, steps up and gets himself a frag. And now we're going to have a bit of aggression from the CT. Pushes in, James, able to pick up an AWP and gets a CZ shot. And Lightstep chimes in with an AWP. And it is now a 5v1. Climax just storming away with Dust 2. And Nova comes out and pops him as well. So everyone from Climax chiming in that round. Offnu not having to do it off his own bat again. Oof. This is some great CS. Like, today there's been a lot of individual plays that, you know, clutches and just massive rounds in general, and this has been great to see. Oh, and Zeus, straight through the smoke. Cop that one, has. He'll see you next half. And Fake Dan goes up. Oh, it lands a good bink on Lightstep, and Lightstep's going to have to fall off that pick. He's up with the rest of his team along. They've worked long really hard all game, and I'd say it's been winning them the rounds. They've just gone long and short. They've split it really well. They've hardly gone B, and here we go. This is on DevK. DevK, oh, somehow accidentally picks up a frag on Zeusy while he's shooting the other player. They know he's at car now, and they're going to be landing nades on top of him. And, oh, Lightstep, massive headshot on Chriso. Where did that come from? PDG now on site with the Deagle. Oh, and he gets taken out by Nova. Good shooting, good calm and composed shooting. So I was just checking who timed out, making sure it wasn't Jakey, and it wasn't. And Offnu kills himself. And, geez, what a half. Alright, so we've got a back on pistol round now. Nova gets an early frag. Fake Dan working. That's a trade. It's a good trade too. In favour of Athletico. Has picks up his second. They need another frag here. This is good work. Has gets himself a third. No, he gets himself a second. And Has, oh, taken down by James. Nice. CZ headshot. Now it's a 2v2, but DevK's on 1 HP. PD's not on much more, but they are able to get a trade here. PDG. This is very winnable. Offnu again, trying to work his way in, does get the first frag. The other one's one bullet. Offnu hit him, and oh, and on 7 HP, PDG takes him out. Good round, Athletico. They needed that desperately. Now they need to win the next few rounds. They can't get ecoed here. Climax need to play this smart. I'd opt not to go for the CZ armor on Dust 2. Such an open map for AKs to peek lines and get the advantage. So yes, they haven't opted to. They've just opted to go with some pistols and run around and see what they can do. Terrace cannot lose this round now. And Nova, Bing's crossing, gets one. Can't pick himself up a second. And his mate chimes in, does. He gets himself a second. That's a 3K. And that's 4 down. And it is all up to Climax James, who won't be able to do anything, I don't think. And he's just sprinting along. Bit of a Usain Bolt. Look at him go. And we're just going to see the bomb go towards A side. They've just ran right behind James. And I don't think they just don't want to give up a gun to James now. And that's all he'll be going for. All he'll be chasing is a little gun. 25 HP. He's been spotted at short. And you'll see him fall in a second. And there he goes. Fake Dan comes out and gives him one. So, welcome anyone who's new to the Trident Spring Competition. We're doing the raffle for the AWP Asimov. So, type !raffle. And at the end of the grand final, it will be drawn. So stick around, get your friends involved. It is AWP Asimov field tested about $50 worth of gear right there. And as we see, the Athletico getting a few cheap frags here, taking down Climax. It's a 2 versus 4. And once again, the CT's had to eco, and Offnu just can't quite pick up that frag. Has just worked himself around on the A site. And there we go. Another easy round for Athletico, but here we go. It's going to be the buy, and let's see what comes out. We've got a double AWP set up for the Climax, which we've seen plenty today, with Lightstep and James taking them. And let's see how they go. They have one spotting mid, and he misses a shot. Oh, he could have taken out someone in Death Alley then. Unlucky Lightstep. Close. Oh, there's one tag through the door, and Lightstep takes him down with the AWP shot as well. And a good smoke, so he can't get done. Comes in from his teammate. Oh no, Lightstep's just missed that shot on Chris O'Wow. And that nade's dropped on his head. So, James on 45 HP, Chriso on 61. It is a 4 versus 5 now. Chriso working his way around mid with the rest of his team. There's one in upper dark. Looks like it could be a bit of a mid to B split. Maybe one going short. Let's see how we go here. We've got Zeusy going back into CT. And you've got 2 in B. 1 on A site, 1 at long. They're a bit spread out when it comes to A. But they're reading it well. They're going towards close B. And that's where the bomb's going to be headed, I think. And James takes down a great frag on PDG at upper. And now the bomb is really, you know, it doesn't know where to go, I don't think. And PDG typically complaining about every time that he dies. So we've seen it lots in this grand final already, Pete, so just stop it. Lightstep working out. He gets taken down by Fake Dan. Great shot. There's one more CT. Are they going to deal with him? Zeus lands a bink and falls back. Has will be able to get this plant for short. But he hasn't opted to. He's opted to plant a bit more safer. He had coverage from short. Now there's 2 CTs working short. 1 CT and 1 long. He's going to work up. Chris O'Wow's there. Chris O'Wow's taken down by Offnu. This is one of the sharpest guys in the Australian CS at the moment. Haz takes him down. Haz gets 2 massive headshots. And they're one working around the site. It's all on Haz. Can he do it? And the plant isn't for him. He decided to plant against his own will. Really, he plants there and runs short. And he's lost himself the chance of winning that round. Went for the CGS plant and not the new plant for short. They've opened that box up. So if you'll just come back to CS, you can now plant on the outside of that box and plant for short, so and give yourself vision from there. What we are going to see now is a bit of just a B rush from oh no, they haven't rushed it, they're just holding back. They've gone tunnels though, and they've got guns, so we can see 1 AWP on Chris O'Wow. Chris O'Wow's got the AWP, so this is a bit different. Usually you'd see that on Fake Dan, but Chris O'Wow's opted to pick it up. CTs rotating more back towards the CT side. Towards the B side now. And James, just a bit of a standoff here at upper B and B itself. So Offnu watching in now. And they're working into the site. And James gets a double. James taken down by PDG. And PDG takes down Offnu. That's some great shooting from Pete. Now he's turned around in their favour. They've got one close mid. This could turn all pear shape for CTs, and it will. If Haz gets a second one, he does. Chriso pushed aggressively and got the first frag. Lightstep, you've got to do something. No, he's not. He's going to save his AWP. It's 12 rounds to 7, and Athletico playing some smart CS and getting himself the round there. I'd like to announce that DV is got a fever, so he can't continue. He suffers lack of fragus, so... he definitely had that today, and he has to go take some medicine for it. So I'm being now joined by Disguise, another fellow teammate, who's been around the traps for a while. Just hitting back to the CS:GO scene, hasn't been around for long, but
just getting back into it.
Thanks for joining myself. So I'm Zertz, and I'm from Trident with Disguise, who is also from Trident, and we are casting for you today. And this is the grand final climax, Athletico, and they're busting out some great maps, some great frags, some good individual rounds. And what we're going to see here is an eco coming out of the CT side, which is climax. Athletico working around, just split picking with the AKs. Fake Dan getting aggressive there, and needs to hit the shot, does hit 1, hits 2. Fake Dan, great play, gets himself a couple. Chriso and PDG chime in at mid and get themselves 2 more. There's 1 at short. Lightstep, what can he do with this CZ? Can he get himself a couple frags and get himself a gun? And Chriso, wow, picks a corner, and PDG gets done, and Chriso frags him up. So PD obviously won't be very happy.
Athletic are really bringing it back there. They're a bit quiet on the second map, but Climax really had the advantage going in. They had all the momentum thanks to Offner. Just putting up all those frags there, but Athletic are now bringing it back on the T side as well.
Yeah, he did. He's been amazing so far, but, you know, Offnu, there's only so much one man can do. I think James is playing funny buggers there and made him think that he's tagged him, which he hasn't. And now they're going to be working outside long, Athletico. Now, Climax, they really do need this round just to get themselves back on track. Get them that 13 round and then get them closer to that 14. They're on eco, so it's going to be a bit harder for them, but it's not impossible. So they're working up long now. We're on light step here though. At B, there's no action there. I'm not sure why we're across here, but we're on Dev K, who's straight across, tries to shoot off through, and Zeusy, nice frag. They've got control of short, so he knows that he's not going to get angled at the moment. There's a lot at long. There's a lot of cross-firing going on here, and Zeusy takes down a second one. Can he get the third? No, he can't. And PDG picks up two nice and crucial frags. They've got 3 coming from long. PDG gets himself another frag, and this is a 3K for PDG. He's just going to spam that smoke. Lightstep is there with a P250. He's going to re-smoke it, and I don't think he spotted him in the smoke there. Has checking it out. Nothing there. They know where he is now. Lightstep just taking a few pot shots through that smoke and nothing coming of it. Type exclamation mark raffle if you want to go in be in the chance to win an AWP Asimov. As we see Lightstep get dropped. It's a field tested AWP Asimov valued around $50, and also you have to be following the channel or you are ineligible to ineligible, I don't know what it is, ineligible to win the AWP. So make sure you're liking or following, sorry, this stream. It's brought to you by Jakey himself. He's done a brilliant job in bringing it up for us and having fantastic, vision of all games. And so, thank you very much. And this is a Trident Spring competition brought to you by PES, Gunnar Ops, and WTFast. As we see now, bit of a buy round going on. This is the second map of the grand final, and Nova picks up a big frag on PDG. Zeus just hanging around in mid. Oh, PDG, stop complaining. And James takes down one. That was a big headshot, but traded by Dev. Oh, wow. Has drops down, gets himself one, and he's going to get himself a second here. Has turning the round on its head, getting a couple quick frags. Zeus needs to get himself a frag here. That nade's going to do some big damage to Dev K and probably take him out on site. It does. It's down into a 2v1 situation. Has, what can he do? He was a beast on Cache, but can he pull it off? He's getting flushed out at long. He's a plant for platform. So, yeah, they seen him go plat. There's going to be able to one get on it, and one's going to be able to try and frag him here. And Zeus gets taken down, though. And now he's going to pick in a Lightstep. And Lightstep just takes him down on 15 HP.
That was great. Climax really needed that round. Otherwise, the money situation would have been really bad there. As you can see, they don't have a lot of money. Atletico, on the other hand, they can buy for the rest of this game, basically.
So make sure you're getting all your friends to come and watch this game. This is a great grand final. Climax and Atletico. There's been some of the best individual plays I've seen all year, to be honest. Offnu just going ham with Haz, and even Chris O'Wow doing some massive things while Fake Dan shoots. Lightstep crossing mid. Cop that. Zeusy now working close mid. It looks like it could be a little bit of a commit B. No, they've just faked it out. The bomb is towards B side, though. James nading out long and getting himself back into way with it. They've got the advantage now, Atletico. Now Climax really need to hold strong, and they need to get themselves the next couple frags, next 2 or 3 frags, turn this round around. Now Haz has got himself into blue. Nova knows that, but Haz says, see you later, and takes him out in pit. Chris O'Wow takes out James, and this round is going to go to Atletico. Climax on the back foot, and they're having to push B tunnels by themselves. And this 8 side is riddled with Atletico. They're everywhere, and they are taking complete control of this round. And tail between the legs for Climax, and they're going to try and save both of their guns. 23 for 15, Offnu, and Zeusy 16 for 17. Offnu, he did a lot of the heavy lifting on the terrorist side, but once again, we've seen this Dust 2 in the last game. He did all the heavy lifting T side, come CD side, he didn't get too many picks, so I think he needs his CD side. Maybe there's something with it, maybe put him in a more fragging position, but he's massive. He's too big to not have fragging. And, oh, Dev K pushes out and gets a massive headshot, slaps him back, and Zeus is going to get found out here, and he is. Chris O'Wow picks him up, and that is 13-11. Climax, 13-11. They need to full eco this round, and they're going to have to probably let it get to 13-13.
I think they might need to even double eco now, so next gun round will be crucial for them if they want to go to a third map.
And there you go. It's going to be, yeah, it'll probably go to a 13-13. You look now, a double eco. You're right. Unless something spectacular happens like this and a push into a push, this could be go all pear-shaped for Atletico if they do push out into all these pistols. Are they onto it? Chris O'Wow, he doesn't care. He gets 3 of them. And Nova gets a frag onto Chris O'Wow, but the bomb is down at the door there. And Nova pushes out, can't get the gun, gets traded. And now Offnu can't do much about it. Has a spray right in his face. And he's down. So Yeah, you're going to see a double eco come out of Climax here, and it's going to be 13-13. This is the second map. Exclamation mark raffle, and make sure you're following the stream to win an AWP Asimov. Make sure you're getting on this at the end of this game. It will be drawn. So make sure you're around for that, and make sure you get people involved. Get your mates a chance to win it. Maybe go halves if he wins it or something. You told him. So let's get it on. And you've got a bit of aggression at short here. PDG pushing him by himself. He gets one. Can he get the second? He's on 18 HP. They need to get the trade there. Petty doesn't get traded yet. Chris O'Wow takes down Lightstep. Nova takes down Petty. Offnu got himself an AK, and he does hit fake down pretty low. DevK sitting there with an AWP. They're going to have to rotate off long. They've got an AK. It's a 3v3. This isn't past Climax now. Atletico are stuck with 2 AWPs at the moment. This isn't ideal for them, and James is pushed up nice and close, and James picks off one. Can he get the second? He goes straight into that smoke. He's done well. He's got away. They're stuck in lower duck now, and he's got the bomb. Nova gets aggressive, and he gets himself into B. They've got 1 at A. James has got an AWP, and he can pick him here. James does. He gets a pick. This is a massive round from Climax. This is turned on its head. DevK in a 1v3. You didn't expect this. 12-13, second map. Climax need to win to drag this to a third map. Atletico are trying to struggle their way in. James, massive round, gets himself a 3k, and well done to Climax. Whoa. They've turned that 14-12 and turned this on their head. They've got money now, and they've got confidence coming in off that round. They need to get this is 15 and 16, and then we can see this go to a third map in the grand final, what you want to see. And the AWP will be drawn at the end of the grand final, so you have to wait around and watch one more exciting game. This is good CS, and this is some of the best Australian CS you're going to see from these two Div 1 sides. Offnu took off a flash. This has been the man of the match and man of the day for mine. Lands a big nade on Haz, and can he pick him up? James drops a nade straight onto Chris O'Wow's feet, and he's down to 58 as well. 2 good nades coming out of Climax here and putting Atletico on the back foot here. They're going to be working into B here. Look at the bomb. They're setting up. Another smoke comes out from Nova. It's all a bit quiet now. Lightstep lands a good nade in there again.
I think they're fighting through fake.
Yeah, it's a nice setup.
Haz is just lurking there long.
I wouldn't mind Haz working there. He's been on fire. He's been hitting shots. He could go out there and individually pick up 3 the way he's playing at the moment. Now James, they know he's there. He's trying to set off the fake, and he tries to set off, but not enough. He's taken down Lightstep and taking down PDG, but fake down takes him down. Nova hiding behind the car, takes down 1, takes down 2. That is a great pre-spray. And Zeusy takes down Chris O trying to got the anal, and that's 15-12. This is what you're going to see in the grand final.
1 round away for Climax from a third.
Look, Atletico had enough money that they could keep buying, so this is going to be an exciting last round. Don't give in now, and don't give up on your Atletico team. If that's who you're following Climax, give us a shout out who you want to win and by how much. But James takes down DevK. Great shot from James. He's been on fire with that ult, and Haz is going to cop a nade here, down to 53 HP already. He might pick quick pick the corner. And Offnu gets taken down. His teammate walked away at the wrong time. James, he's got a couple of flash, turns right perfectly, and does land a massive flick shot. Can he get fake down? Who jumps midair? But flicked across him, but Chris O'Wow's coming in from behind, and he's going to get James here. And James is taken down. They've got control of A. 2 on A. Nova and CT. Lightstep's going to be rotating, probably through long, I'd say. That's probably the smartest option. And he is. He's legging it hard. And there is a terrorist waiting back at long. Oh, he only legs him. Oh, wow. No, fake Dan's going to be mad. It is a 1v2 situation. They're both low. Chris O'Wow, he's left all alone on the A side. He's working his way back around a short. He's getting himself to short too. He's in the middle of nowhere. But he does take one down. He's low. And Lightstep takes him down. We're going to a third map, ladies and gentlemen. Lightstep. Wow, nice round from Climax. And that leg from fake down on a Lightstep. That jump out. That is massive, and we're on Inferno for the last map, so you're going to have to wait to the third map. Exclamation mark raffle. You're seeing some great CS here from the Australians. If you're international, these are 2 Division 1 teams, Climax, who have a new lineup with Offnu, probably one of the best Australian CSS players that was around for a long time, and now probably one of the CSGO best players rolling around. And on the other side of the map, you've got DevK, PDG, Has fake down. You've got a lot of these oldies that are coming through. Chris, he's massive. So we're seeing some great play here. This is fantastic.
waiting for the broadcast.
That's okay. But
I reckon it's gonna be a really good map. I think both teams are really strong on Inferno.
yeah,
Both fancy the chances.
I think I have seen both of them play on Inferno today, and both were pretty good. Actually, no, I have not seen Climax on Inferno, but they are a good Inferno team. We have played them before plenty of times in scrims, so we know that they've got the goods when it comes to an Inferno. And, you know, Atletico, Inertia was saying that this was their best map, and he had knowledge that this was their best map. So it's it'll be interesting to see going to last map and supposedly Atletico's best map.
Yeah, especially the way Atletico actually play, like so aggressive, even on CT side. One thing to point out is that Fake Dan actually had a quiet game last game. Not sure why that is, but he plays like really aggressive with the AWP everywhere basically on CT side on Inferno. So it's going to be interesting watching him if he can lift this game up for this final map.
Yeah, it'll be good. You know, good to see. This is what you want to see. You want to see a grand final go to the third map in a best of 3, obviously, in the grand final. Like, there's not much more we could have asked for coming into this, to see some great individual plays, some great team plays, and just great CS. Two good teams that really want to win. Obviously, PDG wants to get his name in the highlight reel and boast about it like he always does. And obviously, then you got on the other side of things, you've got, you know, the Offnu and Nova, and you know, they love to promote that Climax are, you know, one of the best teams in Australia. So make sure you get all your mates onto this stream. Make sure you're following to be eligible to win this AWP Asimov field tester that will be now given away at the end of the stream. So we'll be given away at the end of this map. This is the third map. This is the decider. There is OTs, so there will be no draws. There will be no see you next week like an AFL grand final. This is definitely on.
A bit of light banter coming through between the two teams at the moment.
Let's
I think Offnu is just trolling.
yeah. Well, in the Twitch chat, put who you think's going to win and by how much, and who you want to win. This is the last map. This is Inferno. This is the decider for the Trident Spring competition, ODC type of thing.
Counter-terrorists win.
So we're seeing we've seen a few climaxes coming out, Atletico. So it seems like it's pretty even at the moment. People thinking climax, Atletico. Pretty easy.
I'll go with Atletico.
Yeah, it's third. It is third map, Raz. First map went to Atletico, 16-8 against Climax. Really dominated them. Second map then went to Climax. Tough one, but you know, just got over the line from with Offnu single-handedly dragging him along.
It's going to be all about momentum, basically. The third map. That's all it's been about. Like the last two maps, we've seen like one team win 3-4 rounds in a row, and then the other team basically come back. It's just been spinning around.
So you're being joined here. I am Zertz, and I'm being joined by Disguise, my partner in crime in CS. We play together, obviously. And so thanks, Disguise, for coming and giving your time.
Where is that?
Rather than scrimming.
Rather than playing Unity pugs.
Getting dominated. Or dominating, whatever you like. So we are in the grand final, and this is the third map. It is Climax versus Atletico, two Div 1 teams, and they will be Div 1 CG again, you would say. Some fantastic individual players in either team. I'd just like to point out, has played absolutely, you know, out of his skin today, and I've loved every minute of watching him. Fake Dan having big rounds. You know, I've always said DevK is one of the best players in the game, but today he hasn't even stepped up. So just watch for this map, and he's called Dan Fan Dangles in this map. So you could see something massive coming out of him. We're going to see a knife round now, though, and also, like I'm saying, individual plays. Offnu, there comes none bigger. That guy has clutch. You can't count on two hands how many rounds he's clutched today. So we're coming into it. This is the third map of the grand final, as I've mentioned plenty of times. But here we go. We're going into the knife round, and this is to distinguish teams. Inferno, such a CT-sided map, and Nova starts off with getting a big stab. Aruni, and a bit of server lag. Oh, there we go. Nova gets himself another one. Zeusy, Offnu. It's a Trove Chad, and it looks like Climax are going to be starting CT side here. Hopefully there's no DDoSing coming in, but it looks like a bit of just Go TV lag, to be honest. Doesn't look like they're being too affected in-game. So if you haven't done already, exclamation mark raffle for your chance to win AWP Asimov. Field tested at the end of this game. This is brought to you by PES, Gunnar Optics, and WTFast, with the likes of Jakey, who is providing this stream for us. Thank you very much, sir. And the hard work of Yuki, and also, you know, Blackjack, and even an old cop in myself, having to cast for 2 weeks straight. My voice, my throat is sucking at the moment. It hurts, but we're going to the grand final. Enough about us and more about this game. So here we go. We're going to see a jungle push from the terrorist team with the bomb, and they've taken down James. Big headshot. Oh, PDG nearly hits a pre-fire headshot there. Offnu waiting back aside. Offnu picks up one, picks up two. Offnu, 2 nice headshots. And PDG planning inside. There's no one's pit. He's got the perfect angle, Nova, but he doesn't take him out. Hardly even hits him. Nova in pit, and PDG now knows he's there and gets a lovely double headshot through that post. Now it's a 1v2 situation. Zuski, it's on the pistol. He's on the counter-terror side, and he's trying to get this bomb. He has a kit, so he's got plenty of time. He can get this. PDG takes a peek. Can he take him down? No, there's one graveyard, though. He's pink low. PDG, jump out and get him, son. And he does. PD picks him up, and that is the round to Atletico.
I think the crucial frag there was on Nova, because if Nova was to live and if he took one out, like the other team would have so much problems killing him.
I think the crucial part was Nova didn't go for PDG while playing then. He had plenty of time, and he could have easily just
he had an angle
popped him.
as well, I think.
Yeah, he had the perfect angle, so we've seen a pause come out here, and I'm not sure why.
Some players experiencing lag.
Might be. Maybe there's a bit of server lag going on. Be unfortunate if someone's DDoSing. No need to be fair.
Going back to in-game, you see Offnu again getting 2 frags. Like he's been fragging pretty much for his team all day. But if Climax start to take this out, like his other teammates will need to step up now as well. Can't just rely on him to get all the kills.
Exactly. Again, he picked up 2 in that pistol round, and they want to work out what's up with the server. I'm not quite sure what the issue is. It doesn't look like there's any real lag from the Go TV perspective, but I'll ask Yuki. We got PES checking what's up with the server. Hopefully we don't have to move servers and Atletico lose that round.
Basically a bit of back and forth going on again.
Bit of banter. It's always good to see. It's always good to see. I like banter. It's good fun. It's nothing harmful with a good little bit of banter.
Yeah, most of these players know each other anyway for a long time. They've played in teams together, so it's nothing serious.
So we're up to we're over 100 on the stream. So thanks guys, thanks for joining us. Make sure you have been doing exclamation mark raffle, get your chance to win this AWP Asimov. Get your friends involved, or get him involved and say, mate, I told you we get to go halves in this. Let's sell it. Give me some keys, buddy. But it's up to you guys. Make sure you're following the stream, otherwise you are eligible to win this AWP Asimov. And hopefully this gets underway ASAP and gets unpaused. I haven't seen too much lag as yet, but they must be experiencing it in game. And this is a bit annoying. We got Versatile checking in on the situation, so just give us a minute. Today has been brought to you by PES, who are doing a great job. Obviously, a bit of server lag now, but that may be not due to PES themselves. It might be an outsider that is ruining the fun for others at the moment. It'd be lovely if we could find out who's doing it. And just instant ban from every competition in the Australian CS.
It's always fun.
And then he's DDoSed for life. DDoSed for life. Well, I just heard they're not far away from finding out how far away from who is doing this, so I think it's live now, and I think it's fixed. There is no lag anymore. Maybe it was to do with the provider that the box is out of. So the servers are on, so we're going to be going live. So here we go. We're back into it. This is the third map of the grand final, Atletico versus Climax Trident Spring Competition, brought to you by PES. I'd like to thank Versatile for jumping on that issue straight away for us and fixing it. Absolute legend. He's always there to help. LANs, online comps. He's probably one of the best in the community for even getting our war mods up and running. Some of the war mods you see nowadays are Versatile's war mods. So he's the new 1260. So what we're going to see is we've got the CZs coming out on the counter-terrorist side for the second round, and a whole lot of armor. The terrorists got galore, and they're going to be working their picks around. You've got a couple aggressive Nana here. So we've got 3 aggressive Nana from the terrorist side. Oh, no, 2 now, and 2 from Climax. It's just a bit of a standoff here. Lightstep just shooting his gun, just trying to bait something out, maybe making it thought that there's more than there is at B. Lightstep shooting again, trying to bait out a frag bomb. Looks like it's going to be committing B here. And there is a flash coming out. Lightstep getting back into sight. They're just playing cat and mouse now. And the bomb's back rotating up mid. And it's a fake at B. So, and now, but a smoke has been dropped mid. And has pushed through it and has cops a big frag in the face. Climax have set up perfectly for this. 40 seconds left in the round. They've already dropped a smoke in mid. So it's going to be hard to penetrate that and get your bomb down and have enough time. And now they're going to be going back towards B. And I'm not sure if a smoke has been popped at B, but they might be pushing straight into one. And here we go. James is on the rotate. Can he pick one up? And they do push through. James does pick up one. And Zusi picks up one. And Zusi and Lightstep picks up the third. PDG running in by himself now. But it could all be in vain. There's 4 CTs alive. He's going to push out straight into a flashbang. He's blind. Zusi doesn't peek. Now he does and slams PDG.
That was a huge eco round. Climax actually opted to just buy CZ's armor, and I noticed 2 of them bought smokes as well.
Yeah,
And
so
basically, Atletico just left it till too late. The smokes really helped out there, like, Atletico are actually forced to push through a smoke, and they're just running blindly into CZ, so...
yeah, they've done extremely well. You know, those smokes were all timed. They left it late in the round, as late as they could, and it worked perfectly for him. Has decided to push him in at smoke, which he didn't really need to do, and got caught out. And then they decided to go back to Nana. There was a smoke up, and that all stacked. So it was very good. You're seeing DevK work here with a deagle. That's one down. Oh, that's so close to his second headshot. And now James is on the back foot, and DevK with his deagle. Oh, he had to reload. That wasn't a 1B. And now they're splitting on A. This could be an eco for an eco. And now they've got the M4. Has picks up one. James gets a frag back, though. He's going to get himself into pit. And the bomb is down second mid. Zeus knows Crisso's close, and he does. He takes him down. Now there's 2 Ts rotating back from mid. They're going back towards Nana. There is a smoke up, so it's going to delay him maybe. Fake Dan decides, screw it, I'm going through it. And we're going to see a push into B here. And Lightstep misses his first couple shots, but does take one down. Fake Dan, he knows where he is, but Fake Dan picks him up with a deagle. He might be able to get the bomb down here, and this will be big bonus for the terrorist side, and it is, he does. He could get across and get himself a gun here, which he might do, but he hasn't. He's got the deagle, and he's at new box. James working up with the Galil. He's got to try and get a frag here, Fake Dan. Oh, and James, just a nice pre-fire shot, ran straight in at Fake Dan, and that's a second round of Climax. Good round from the terrorists, nonetheless.
Yep, took out 3 guns, got the bomb down, pretty good round, nevertheless. It's a little bit low on money, so let's see if they opt to buy anything.
So I'd like to pose this question to all the Twitch viewers. Who in this map do you think will have the biggest impact? Here we go. We've got PDG now working up mid. James taking a quick peek mid, spamming his Galil. Oh, and James gets taken down by PDG. Nova gets a double trade, and there's one more pushing through the smoke. Can he pistol him? No, he's fallen back in his sight, and he's reloaded his gun. They're going back towards jungle. They're trying to wrap onto A, but the Climax are all over it. And Nova gets himself one more, and Nova gets himself a couple. So Nova lifting his game, maybe.
So straight eco there. Now on to the gun round, so... Basically, Atletico need this to get the ball rolling. We don't want Climax to just snowball out for now.
No, we want a nice close game, like it has been all day. So we've got Climax and Atletico here in the Trident Spring Competition Grand Final. Now they're working down Nana for the double nade. Zeusy. It's Fake Dan. He's got to get a frag. He's just moved, and then he picks back and gets James. Nice pick from Fake Dan, opening up the round. So that's what you're talking about, Disguise. You're in my team, and I don't even know your name. Here we go. So, Arn, thanks, mate. But that's what Arn's talking about. Arn is talking about trying to get this round back in their favour, and they need to get this round. So, he's done exactly what he's needed to do, the Fake Dan, and get that early pick. Especially with the AWP. Especially James, who's been playing absolutely out of his skin today. Zeus, just floating around in this library area. Can be a dangerous area if you are spotted and you can get caught out. But they have got one on balcony, one in pit spotted. Nova taken down, Fake Dan again. And here we go, Offnu. This is the man of the match. He could turn this round around. Let's have a look what he can do. If he can pick up another one, Devgo. And Devk pushes into sight, takes one out. Offnu gets taken down by Haz. Sharp shooting from Atletico. And they're going to take this round. Lightstep going to be coming up in mid, but in vain. And just save your gun and get away. He might be able to get an AWP, which he has done. He grabbed the AWP and he's run away. And he'll probably go hide at the back of B new box and try and frag as many that come after him if they try so. But I don't think they will. They haven't got the cash, Atletico, to really chase a frag. But one of them has decided he'd opt to rather run and die. Oh, no, he hasn't died. DevK pushed out. Lightstep missing his shot. He's blind now. And Lightstep might have to get himself to Nana. He has. Oh no, he's getting himself in a tricky situation here. Takes down one, and there's one behind him. Oh, and Petey.
That was basically Faker's round. He got the opening, and then he also, when they were down to 4-man, got the opening when they entered the side as well. And I just reckon this Faker's map, like watching him play on CT side, like AWPing, like he's just everywhere. Like he runs in, he can go boiler, he can pick Nana, he's just everywhere, like in your face. So I'm just really keen to see how Faker does this map.
Sounds a bit like me. Right, we're back here, and it's a couple with, they got it's on guns now, so this is what we want to see. It's 3 rounds to Climax, 2 to Atletico. Atletico got not a too bad start. They did win the pistol though, so you'd expect them to have 3 rounds, but Climax did win the 2nd round with CZ armor. Got a bit of a standoff. It looks like they are working up towards B. You have 2 here watching Diggity line / carpet line and 1 in jungle, 2 at B. Now it looks like there's going to be a bit of a battle going on at B very soon. They're grouping up. If someone pushes mid now, they could be in a bit of strife, Atletico. They've got no one watching it. Fake Dan's decided he's going to opt up and walk up with his teammates here, and they've just pushed out. They could catch Lightstep, and Lightstep gets 1, gets his rifle, and picks up. Oh, he doesn't get anyone else. But Zeusy, hide behind that smoke. 1, 2, and then gets taken down by DevK. There is already a quick rotate. James trying to spam the smoke. Is he going to get taken down? No, no one gets taken down through that smoke. Bit of a spray and pray right there. And, oh, DevK, this is the man. I said he's probably could be one of the best in Australia, but gets taken down by Nova. And no, oh, there we go, James. You got prodigy of Australia, Nova. He stepped up a bit. He hasn't played very well all day. But maybe it might not be your day, but it might be his moment. This might be his moment this game. So Climax edging ahead 4-2. It is a counter-terrorist map, mind you. Atletico should and need to pick up probably minimum 4 to 5 rounds. Climax are a pretty strong terrorist side, so let's see how we go here. Atletico opted to go with the pistols, and it might be maybe just a carpets push or something along those lines.
Trying to save a bit of money and trying to get a North 1 faker. So
James, he's just sitting in jungle now. And it is a jungle push. James misses his shot. And he put out a CZ. And it's, oh, it takes down 2. I thought he got the 3rd there. But Zeus, there to back him up very quickly. And Zeusy gets taken down. And Lightstep, don't pick this corner, buddy. Or you're going to die. No, he doesn't. Luckily, Fake Dan misses the AWP shot. And that saved their life. And probably saved the bomb getting down and a chance for Atletico to win this round. Maybe a bit too aggressive. Nova knows there's probably one in library. And he's playing very aggressive. They're trying to probably lock them in as best as possible. But let's see what Atletico decide to do here. They're working out what is the best option, and they're going to go back towards A. So,
it's in a great position. They come back to mid. They
Yes.
really closed them out this time.
They sort of have, but Nova, if he gets done here, but there's one walking out, and he does take one down. I don't know if he's seen Has Cross. He does now, and he just takes him down. A lack of health. And another round of Climax. So this is what we want to see. This is the grand final. This is the 3rd map. Make sure you type !raffle to get yourself your hands on a AWP Asimov field tested, valued at $50 odd. So a very good raffle coming up. Well, it's in raffle now. So make sure you type raffle and get your hands on it. Invite your friends along, try and get them on it. This is a great game anyway. So if you want to watch this with mates, get in a mumble and talk about how good this game is. Has working out. He's got himself already a tree. He's thrown a good Molotov. That could catch James up. James tries to go for the pick. Zeusy does get a trade. There's a Molotov right behind him though, and he's getting eaten up by it. And he's tagged down to 50 HP now. Zeusy, Chriso jumped into window. Off new, too smart, takes him down. And now Climax, Nova getting aggressive through mid, and he pushes and takes down 1, almost takes down 2, somehow survives, and there's a nade going to be dropped on Petey's head, and he does, he cops that Fake Dan in underpath. It is a 4 versus 2, Fake Dan and Petey, they're stuck in mid, the counter-terrorists are all over the joint, they're riddling the CT side of this map, and they're not going to give up any room, but Fake Dan does take down Nova, too aggressive young man, and he gets taken down. Fake Dan playing well. We're going to try and work around now and see what Atletico are going to do. Atletico, if they go towards B and get this opening frag here, it could be all over. With the AWP on Fake Dan, it's going to be so hard to get through CT. They don't have a smoke on the CT side as well. And the terrorists do. They can smoke off CT now. Yes, Iceman, I think you do have to type raffle again. Fake Dan pushes out. Oh, no. And it's just a little bit of a bait there, to be honest. Pushed out by himself, and PDG just baited him a little bit. And PDG does take down Lightstep, but it could be all in vain, because Zoo is just going to sit there, and he's probably going to spray PD over this smoke, and there it comes. Another round by Climax, 6-2. So
It's
this
really
could be,
hurting
could be a
Atletico
little
now.
bit of a snowball effect. Like they're
They're
gonna
low
have
on money, and
they're gonna eco again,
Climax
yeah.
already has 6 rounds.
Exactly. But Climax don't have a lot of cash. For the rounds they've won, 6-2, they've won a few rounds in a row, they don't have a lot of cash. So Terrace
If
is doing the right
Atletico
thing.
bring back a round or two, yeah. It's not
yeah.
like Climax has a bank build, so it's still pretty close anyways.
Yeah, four rounds is okay for Atletico as well, so it's very winnable. James here with the AWP, and he's very aggressive, and his teammates just absolutely pop-flashed him and cost him a kill there. And James opts out to stop picking that line. I think James did get a leg off though on Fake Dan, who is now on 6 HP. Now Lightstep at jungle, and he's got this M4 posted on mid. Chriso peeks out, and Chriso goes down. Hazard's in boiler, he spots. No, he didn't spot him, but there was a Molotov at mid. Oh, who cares? Nova's just put him back in his place. And off through. That's a good clean round, and cash money for the counter terrorist coming up now. Now you're going to see another buy come out of Atletico. I'm pretty sure that's nearly 5 rounds in a row. I could be wrong. Out of the Climax side, so Atletico might get a bit of Centrelink coming up now and be able to buy a few rounds in a row. So hopefully they get another round and push this to its limits. Got Haz here. Throw up a smoke, and Zeus gonna pop flash himself in. Does chuck a pop flash. There's a smoke down the bottom of Nana, and they've left it open. Atletico haven't even contested this.
Climax complete control Nana.
So this is what you don't want. And in saying that, if they hit A fast, there's only 2 there. There's 3 at Nana still. Still 3 at Nana. And Atletico are really grouping up to hit mid. This could be costly. If they don't rotate now, the CTs, they could be in a strife. This is Nova and James to solo this side. It's a 5 vs 2 on this side. Let's see what Nova can do. And James can pick up the first frag. James picks up the second. No, he doesn't. And Nova gets one, but gets taken down. James, can he get the third? No, Harris gets himself a second. Ofnu picks up 1. Oh, Ofnu picks up 2. DevK could only manage to get 1 frag, and now it's a 2v1. He has the bomb, and he is in A site. He's going to plant. He's only on 20 HP. Has fake planted. He has absolutely no idea what's going on.
Now.
He just needs a bomb, and just for money. And here they go. They're going to both work around this angle. Has watching the right line. Oh, he pre-fired it, and he missed it, and they're both there. Haz is going to get taken down by Ofnu. And a good retake, and a good
great retake. Both going in together.
Yeah, it was just nice and calm. They seemed to like not panic. They did hit a fake defuse, but they didn't panic. They didn't move. And once the bomb didn't go down, he waited for his teammate to get there, and they knew they had time. There was no step back to mid. He had no time, so that was well played from Climax. 8-2. Like we said, this could be a bit of a snowball effect, and you're going to see buys from Terrace now. They have Centrelink. They have the money bonus coming their way. Atletico versus Climax in the grand final. 3rd map. This is the decider. Got to be in it to win it, and they're both here. We see a pop flash going in. PDG and his team working close mid again. They haven't opted to put 3 Nana, and I don't blame them. I don't think they'll do that anytime soon. Atletico were just allowed to waltz into A and pick him off 1 by 1, and that is a failed flashbang, and it's given James a bit of time to realise what they're doing, and James hasn't been flashed at all, and gets 1, nearly gets a double. He could probably repeat here and get himself another one. He does repeat, gets himself an AQ off new, and Fake Dan pushes out, and he's a 2v4. It's a 2v3 now, and it's 2v2. But Chriso, he's low. Zeusy pushing up. Zeusy gets 1. Zeusy will probably get the second here. Fake Dan will probably fall. No, Fake Dan does get the frag. He doesn't know that there's 1 mid. He does plant. This is another 1v1. This is so many close rounds. This is some great Australian CS right here. Fake Dan in the site. Doesn't know where he's coming from. He's getting himself in the back of sight. And he's giving himself every opportunity to see where he's coming from. Oh! Peeks out and Fake Dan. Flick headshot. Fantastic.
Faker once again.
And that's exactly what Atletico needed. They needed that round, 8-3, and that puts Atletico back in the game.
This reminds me of a second map actually. It's like Ofnu at the start of the game doing all the work for Climax T-side. And now it's Faker doing it for his team. But his team needs to just chip in now, help him through.
It is. But Ofnu not going as large. I don't think he doesn't seem to have as large a CT sides as he does T sides, and I've noticed that all day. But so I think this is a bit scary. That Ofnu's already on 10 frags on CT, and you could see him possibly smack out some massive rounds on the terrace. Got DevK here working up slowly. He's with Crusoe and Fake Dan. Fake Dan gets a first frag, and Crusoe gets another reply on Nova. They've got control of mid now. They've killed Jungle and Diggity, but Zeusy pushing, has to get aggressive. This is his role. He has to turn this round on its head. They've got 2 faking out top of A, and there's a rotate from CT, and they're going back to B, and they're rushing it too. They're going to hear Lightstep on the rotate as well. They're going to know that they've caught him out here, and they have. Oh, but Zeusy does pick up a crucial frag, and now he needs to delay him as quick as possible, but he can't. Has just legs it through. Smoke and Lightstep taken down. Has now just waiting in there, and Has taken down, gets a bit too aggressive. Zeusy, it's a 2v2 now. This is very winnable for the CT side. Fake Dan and PDG. This is Fake Dan. He's been winning them most of their rounds. Oh, if that was a Molotov, that could have been costly. And it's one back aside. He's taken down. Surely they've set up. Oh, they might. Zeusy hasn't fallen for it. He does take him down, and they're going to get the round 9-3. They left it open. Has got too aggressive in that con, went for the pick, got done, and left the round all for Climax to come and take, and that they did. Zeusy, well, has he stepped up with Nova? The 2 guys that have probably bottomed nearly most maps for them are stepping up on CT side, 3rd map in the grand final. So this is what you want to see. You want to see someone being able to step up and do something, and Zeusy's the man at the moment. The 2 young guns, Zeusy and Nova, leading the way for Climax. Offnu not far behind 11 frags. James doing his bit. Lightstep just a 6 for 7. And you know, he's an in-game caller. He's allowed to do it, mate. He's allowed to do whatever he wants. Fake Dan on the T side is doing all the hard yucca. And he is spotting out James and gets a few little tags off, but not enough to do any critical damage to him. Nova just in pit here spotting. And the rest of Climax are going to be slow walking up. The thing that's hurt, I think the thing that's going to hurt Atletico the most was actually winning that one round and then losing that round. Their money was shot. Their money's shot now. They have no money bonus to get themselves really back into the round quickly, and the game's pretty much, they won't get any more cash money bonus. Oh, Chris O'Well lands a massive Glock headshot. How does that a 1v with a Glock? And Offnu seems to head Offnu, 2 massive shots. And Zeusy also picks up one. Now it's a 3v2 situation. There is 2 carp. And Fake Dan's dropping down. Oh, he should be able to get one here. And Offnu does. And there's one more planning site. But he's taken down by Zeusy. And another round taken out by Climax. This could be very well a 12.
Atletico definitely need at least 2 rounds.
Hopefully there's no mojo zapped from the Atletico camp. They had a massive cage, like a massive, and nothing could stop them. Has was unstoppable, and I want to see that again. We need to see that again from Has. And it was a CT side though, so maybe that's what he needs. Maybe he needs a CT side just to go ham and lock him down and not let anyone through. So we could see a big second half coming up, but they do need this round. They need one of the next 2 rounds at least. Has now working up Nana. Let's see what can come out. Lightstep having a few pot shots through the smoke. PDG now in second mid. The pop flash trying to get themselves in the carpet, and they'll be able to get in there. There's no one contesting. He's going to work out. PDG with the deagle. He did spot one's head, but he didn't shoot. And you can't do that with a gun. If you see someone, you shoot someone. And there's Nova peeking out, getting a bit wide, but does get 2 frags for his trouble, and does well. Fake Dan's probably going to push out now, and he probably will get done, and he does. Nova picks himself up his 3rd, and Nova can get it at 4th here. Oh, that's landed on him. Sit in that, Offnu says, and there we go, another round for Climax, 11-3. Now this has made it very hard. They've only got 1 on 5-7. Is he going to AWP? Is he going to go for a rifle? You'd probably presume a rifle, but no, he has. He's picked up the AWP.
No fake. He goes for the AWP, but he has been getting the entries with that AWP for his team, so it's basically... I honestly would have preferred to see a couple Galil drops, or, you know, a Galil drop and an AK, but, you know, he's opted to go with the AWP, and that's the way they want to play. Climax getting aggressive on Carp. Oh, wow. Lightstep. No fear. Pushes, but often been pushed back here. He has missed his first shot, but he doesn't miss those. PDG pushes in. Does take him down with the deagle. They get that gun. They're too aggressive in Carp. Now there's one in pit. Lightstep. He's on 40 HP. Falling back. Nova's running in behind. Oh, Nova picks up one. Fake Dan does get that trade back. One inside. DevK jumps out. DevK. Oh, he's managed to matrix every single bullet from Lightstep until right at the end there. And Zeusy takes down Fake Dan. And that's 12-3. Hopefully we can see a bit of gut and determination from Atletico here. PDG has Fake Dan
DevK and Chriso, wow, what have you got left in store for us?
The
It's
scoreline
last
doesn't
map.
really suggest how close this has been. Like all the rounds came down to like 1v2s, 2v2s.
No, you're exactly right. And make sure you're typing raffle, exclamation mark raffle to get your chance to win a AWP Asimov field tested. Make sure you're following the stream as well to be eligible to win. If you are not, you will not be able to win. Simple as that. And we've got pistol round here, and we've got a bit of a T stack on T stairs, so... And the aggressiveness on Nana from Atletico, and it does pay off for the first frag and the second frag, but Has going to get stormed here, and Has gets binked down to 24 HP, and the rush is on, and who's going to get there first? Has gets flashed out, he's pushing back in the sight, can he hide in time? He got around, he got hidden, and he's got taken down though, light step, nice headshot. Chriso, wow, it's fast behind, they've got two coming through CT. And it's one coil, one main. Baker takes down one, Chriso takes down another. The other guy's back aside. Zeusy, what can he do? The young gun takes a peek and almost gets taken down. But he almost takes down one. He takes down one. Oh, he doesn't get the second headshot. And that could have been critical for Climax winning this game.
Crucial for Atletico.
Atletico locking that down. You'll see probably a mag 7 come out on Pete. And you'll probably see probably a P90, I'm going to say. Maybe on fake. Or he might just opt to go to pistol for... Yeah, he's opted to just go to the pistol for the AWP. So you've seen 3 P90s. See, it's not essentially that smart, considering the bomb did go down, didn't it?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
They'll definitely be buying up the fully
Yeah,
shared,
exactly.
So, they
So,
will go for those AKs.
I'm not sure buying 3 P90s is a smart move, considering Terrace got the bomb down first round, but we will have to wait and see. Maybe they can make me eat my words, but James working up working up Nana. Sorry, it's been a long day. James got flashed, he's working around now. PDG, oh, there's that mag that I was talking about. Can he get the frag? There it is. PD, he's known for it in IPGN, and he's known for it in scrims, and he's known for it in comp games, and now grand finals. So, PDG on 8 HP, he's going to run away and hide with his little mag at the back of B site. But it looks like it's predominantly going towards A. The bomb's jungle, and there's one carpet and one diggity. And can they get this trade off at jungle? Chris O'Well takes 2 down, fake Dan. Sorry, Chris O'Well takes 1 down, fake Dan takes down 2. And now Chris O takes down 2. And Petey survives on his 8 HP. So Petey gets a fair bit of cash for those mag kills. But it's a risky gun if you don't hit your shot.
Fake Dan leading 19-12. Playing huge for his team so far.
We're just seeing predominant working up. See, now they've got 3 P90s still and a mag against
AKs.
4 AKs and a Galil. But that nade goes bang on Nova, and that hurt. He's down to 41 HP. Look how aggressive Chriso is.
Actually pushed around, you know, said they're setting up for a 9 and 2.
And now James posted with a Molotov as well. And you could see a bit of a smoke push here. Oh, Nova. I mean, Zeusy takes down PDG. And PDG and has taken down on B site. They're going to get the plant and they're going to have control. And they're going to be trying to push this with P90s. And that is a P90 down. So you got a P90 and a FAMAS. This is why it wasn't a good idea to buy your P90s first for your second round. It's so hard to retake at long range. And they're going to save a P90 and a FAMAS. So well done, Climax. Good buy up. Good round. Atletico, I think, shot themselves in the foot there. I would have predominantly buying up Clarions just to give yourself that, you know.
Interesting thing was Chriso was already down in T house carps and he didn't hear anyone basically shooting. Like I would have liked seeing like Atletico send another player down to that B side early.
Well, here we go, 13-5. This is the third map of the grand final. Exclamation mark raffle if you want to get yourself a chance to win that AWP Asimov field tested. And what a great day it is. And this is great CS, so get your mates on board to come and watch the final rounds of this grand final. Map number 3, there is OT, so it will be going down to the wire if it must. So we need Atletico to sort of step up and do something now. Climax seem to be stepping on top of them at the moment. Zeusy working up mid slowly. Chriso working aggressive. Carpet again does pick up Nova. Chriso, he's played aggressive the last few rounds now, and he gets Nova there. Now they get back and they play number advantage. That's smart Atletico. This is better play from them. The terrorists are grouping up mid. They're going to try and work. Someone keeps disconnecting and joining our channel.
No
So
idea
annoying. Fake Dan. Does get taken down, and there's one pushing through Archway. They're going to cop a big flash, but Offnu doesn't. And Zeus can get that trade on a PDG. PD doesn't get that spray all that right. And now there's one working up Nana. And there's 3 working around CT. Has needs to get this frag onto James, and he might just do. And he does, but he gets taken down by Lightstep. It's a 2 versus 2 now. They're going to be planning back a site. Now let's see how they play this round out. There's one coming from Nana, one coming from CT, and there's a flashbang coming in. You've got Lightstep at U-Box, and you've got his teammate at Emo. He's going to pop flash main, and Chriso's going to cop that, but he turns, and now we're going to see a launch into site. Chriso, Wow, and DevK, what can they do when coming to their site? Zeus trying to hold back right, and Lightstep at U-Box. Lightstep takes down one. Can he get the second? Chriso, Wow, takes him down. Lightstep in U-Box and takes him down. Chriso, see you later. 14 rounds to 5. Atletico on the back foot, and they're going to have to eco this again or force buy, and they've opted the force buy.
They went for the force spy. They want to win this game. They don't want to take it to OT.
It can go to OT, but they opted to try and take as many rounds off them as possible. You know, I probably would too. I'd be trying to get this round under your belt and put them back on an eco, get yourself the next 2 to 3 rounds, and then try and get yourself back in the game. Could be hard, but they did it second round, don't forget. Climax absolutely outplayed. Sorry, no, they got it done against them second round, didn't they?
Yeah.
My bad.
So we see Ryan's definitely been stepping it up. He had a quiet game on Dust 2, Zusi. He's
Yes,
definitely taking charge.
And same with, well, Offnu again. Offnu has done it all day, so expect nothing less from him.
Offnu's just a machine.
Well, it looks like there is going to be a group up B, and that's where predominantly all the CT players are, and there's a pop flash coming out, and there's a few steps. That's exactly what they wanted to get out of that. They know that there's a couple there now. There's not going to be anyone else. Rotate off B. If anything, there's going to be another rotate in. They're trying to slow walk in. They could catch Chriso out with his flashbang out. If he throws it now, throw it now, Chriso. Or you're going to go down. He does throw it. And there's a couple of frags coming out. PD does pick up one. Has picks up 2. They're going to try and work in. PD's at Quill. Bomb is down at Bomb at Barbecue. And now it's all gone to water for Climax because Atletico go bang. PDG, nice round for him with the M4. Great flushes. Nearly got caught out there, Chriso, but managed to get the flashbang off, get himself hidden, and then help out with the fragging. And now you should see an eco probably come out of the terrorist side.
It's full eco. Not really. But it should be a clean round nonetheless for Atletico.
Oh, and Oppo stabbed his teammate. Caught that one. Zeus working up into Boiler with his Glock. And we've got Offnu with the CZ. He broken. Oh, look at that. Oh, Offnu! That's one. He could have almost got a second there. He got him down to 35 HP. That's how big this man is. He just... Oh. Fake Dan takes down James. He can change games, Offnu, with a pistol, with a rifle, with a nade. Kid's amazing. He hasn't done so yet, but he almost takes down PDG as well. And he will do. And Nova gets a trade onto Haz as well. Oh my god, this round is going to water for Atletico until DevK steps up and gets a double. And Offnu wrapping around. Oh, DevK taken down. Offnu again. Lightstep has the M4. It's a 2 versus 1. DevK, this is his round.
DevK saved the day for his team, definitely though.
Oh, maybe. Ooh, to maybe at the moment. Lightstep does have the bomb, does have a rifle, and he is working to where only a single person is. They have absolutely no idea where he is, and Fake Dan could get really caught out here.
Yeah, he has no idea. Sanko's just walking behind them.
And if Lightstep can hug the left, he might get away with this here, and he will.
That timing. I think Fake Dan was looking towards main as well.
Oh, and Lightstep comes out. Oh, it gets taken down by Fake Dan. Oh, Atletico. Good hold. So that's what we were talking about before, that force buy. It could win him the round, and then it could win him the next 2 to 3 rounds, and then get them right back in the game. It can be pushing this Climax team back onto another eco, which you're going to see. They're on another eco. They're having to save. Look, they're going to have full buy. They're going to have full nades, and they're going to go for the win after this round.
Got a lot of smokes and flashes on this one. Might set up.
I think I might have seen this one before from them where they do a smoke strat and they plant in the smoke at B. And the smokes are being streamed in. But there's an AK right in front of their face and they get taken down. Oh, but they do get the double. They've got the bomb down and there's 2 versus 3 now. And they're probably going to have the AWP. And they do. It's on Zeus. Two CTs working in from CT. Now main, they're going con. They're going to try and split this up. They need to work in together. Chriso's pushed in by himself, but he doesn't matter because he gets a frag. Now Dev goes in, and Dev takes him down, and they're going to get the defuse. Petey, sit on that, son. Like you were talking before, Fake Den, been having, you know, he was a bit quiet in Dust 2, but really hit.
Every time I see Fake Dan, like I just think this is Fake Dan's map, the way he plays Inferno at the off.
We got Climax.
An interesting thing to note that he hasn't actually been playing as aggressive as he usually does. Maybe that's just a mental factor. The other team's on 14. He doesn't want to just aggro too much and get picked early.
Yeah, maybe now we're going to see a B hit here, but it is a full buy now from Climax, so they have to win this one. They really do need to win this one. Otherwise, you're giving momentum to Atletico and potentially back on an eco. But I think they do get money after next eco. It's going to be a nade. It looks like no, they're going to work an A pick here. Chriso, picks at the wrong time. Lightstep able to take him down. Fake Den taken down by Nova as well. And now this is all on DevK. DevK, he is one of the best in Australia, but no, Offnu is better than him and takes him down. They're jumping in each other's way, and who's going to plant? There's going to be 2 on the rotate for Atletico, but I'm not sure this could be their round. Climax have got a good setup at the moment. They're all over this side of the site, and they might be opted to go for a save, which they will. They're going to go for OT. Remember, guys, exclamation mark raffle if you want a chance to win your AWP Asimov. And make sure you're following this stream to be eligible to win. This is Climax versus Atletico, 2 of the best teams in Australia if you're international. These are 2 Div 1 sides. Probably not the best in Australia, but not far off it with some of the plays we've seen today. So, and 15 rounds. This is match point to Climax. We've seen a save come out of Atletico. This is where they really, really need to win the next few rounds. And it's not beyond them because they win the next round. Climax have no money bonus, regardless. They're gonna get no money bonus for at least 4 rounds now. So 4 or 5 rounds.
It's not as far as it looks. Like if they can win,
and it's really been really close. So if a few things fall their way and not so much Climax's way, while Fake Dan gets a nice pickup, but he does tag his teammate in the cause. He actually fragged him through PDG there. So PDG takes a bit of damage for him. He's only on 4 HP, but he'll take that. Fake Dan. He's got to pick Fake Dan. James lands a massive headshot, and he's going to probably push this.
Slow. It's crucial.
And James taking PDG. Oh, Chriso, wow. Taking 1, 2. 2 massive headshots, and they've got bomb in mid now. And James, all in vain that B take, because the bomb's down at mid, and they've got control of it now. That was a massive pick by James to take B, and his team just got stomped in mid. He's going to run back and see what he can do at Nana. James trying to take him on. Misses an AWP shot by the sounds of it. And there's a lot of gun battle, but James picks up 1, picks up 2! Wow! And James trying to slowly work mid. He has got the bomb. He knows where has made too much noise now. And James gonna peek the corner. He doesn't need to peek here, James. He is, and he gets taken down. He could have legged it, got the bomb down, and played it a bit safer. But nonetheless, good effort. Fair effort. Now, Terrorists. They lose this round with a full buy. They're in strife. And they've opted... Yep, they've bought. They've gone the full buy. So they could be in strife after this round.
Looking to close this out. I don't want to take it too close.
They're not going to be able to buy next round. They're going to be on maybe double eco. And letting Atletico back into the game. So they win this Atletico, it's going to be 10-15. But nonetheless, they've got to win first. They've got to win this round first. That nade doesn't even really connect with anyone. Zusi left on 78. Atletico really need to win this round. They've got a pretty defensive setup again. They're not getting too aggressive anymore. Other than the last round, which was pretty aggressive, taking them all down in mid, actually. But we got Zeusy here working up, and it looks like it's gonna be a B hit. It looks like they're gonna bust it. They know PDG's here, and I think they're gonna try and hit him. And there should be a rotate from the CT coming out now. PD, he's gonna be calling this. There is a Molotov dropped. They're gonna bust through it though. They'll go through this. No, that. Oh, yes, they are. They're storming in now. But has good vision on him. Don't mind the pun. And PD take it down with that mag. Has does get another frag. Can he do it? Has
Huge.
gets himself. There's one more barbecue. Has. Make it yours, son. The auto direct. Put us on Has, please. Oh, and Nova just spraying. Oh, Nova does take down Chriso. Has.
They need the round more than Has needs to take.
Oh,
and Has gets it anyway.
Has massive round individual
That was
skill.
huge.
That is
So
what
you
you
need
want to
your
see
teams
in a
to
grand
like-
final. 10-15. That is a match point for the opposition, and Has pulls out a TD to save his team's bacon. That is massive. Well done, Has. We're going to see here, like I said, we've got an eco coming out of the terrace. Could be stunted to a double eco, depending on how they want to play this. And there's going to be a nade down Nana, and that's going to land right behind James, and I think he hits him too. And James, oh, Petey, he just keeps buying mags. What's going on here?
I think he just knows that they'd be a bit low on money. PDG doesn't
aggressive.
have a lot of money,
And
so
he
he gets another one.
He's very large with it. Nova hitting some nice shots through that window though. Don't get too aggressive and give them this Nana push, boys. The PDG does give him one, and could give him two here. I don't think they know that he went under pass. And Chriso wow pushing behind, but Zeus gets that trade on him. And now Lightstep, they could have just thrown this. They could have just thrown this. They're going to probably rush B now. They need a pick. And DevK, it's on you, son. Can he go back and get that frag? And he can't. They've given him the bomb, and the bomb is going to be running towards B. They don't know he's in sight. Fake in. Got to be able to pick up the frag. He does. He gets it first. And he knew where he went to. He played that very patiently. There is one in con. Dev knows this now. Fake Dan did spot him going in. And there is one that Dev is going to catch up. Yes, Dev picks him off. Now there's one left in con. All by loans himself 62 HP. Zeusy. What can he do? DevK and Fake Dan. Fake Dan's been playing massive and played that so incredibly well. Left that guy go all the way through con without checking him. And now, DevK gets a bit of a pre-fire off on him there. And then frags him. So
That was too close. It looked like that was it at one stage. And Fake Dan brought it back by playing smart.
Yeah, he allowed him to run through con and didn't make any noise. And waited for that second guy to come in. And he went for the plant, got that frag, and then knew exactly where he was. Told DevK and
Gets close to by the round.
went back in there. So Climax could be, under a bit of pressure now and could be feeling like they're choking a bit. You don't want to get into this mental state, especially in a grand final. Don't want to get into the state where you're like, are we ever going to get this last round? Where is it coming from? How are we going to get it? There is no getting through this defense. And you don't want that. Athletico riding the wave at the moment, which is they're right on the edge of it. Bit of a workout mid, but Fake Dan gets one, but then gets shut down by Zeusy. There's a Molotov popped. Nice Molotov, and Zeusy gets taken down by DevK. DevK might be able to go back and get himself a second here. No, he hasn't. And they Fake to rotate back to Nana. And they're coming back towards mid. It's a nice fake. It has caused DevK to rotate off. And then flashbang. Just holding the terrace off at the moment. They're going to work towards Diggity. Lightstep watching behind. And there comes a smoke. But here comes Chriso Wow. Chriso Wow has the angle. Gets one. And gets two. Lightstep takes him down. Here's the 3 vs 1. What can Lightstep pull out? Hooks himself up a smoke. Might be able to work behind it. That smoke's worked well for Has. Or has it worked against him? It hasn't worked against him. Oh, Lightstep almost did the unimaginable and takes down 2, and they would have got the plant and would have been a 1v1 against PDG, and I know how I like in that situation.
Getting closer. Climax are a bit low on money. I think they're going for another eco now.
And they're gonna they have to go for an eco, and it should they shouldn't lose to an eco here, and it should be 13-15. But CT side, it's so much easier to close out a game on CT side than it is T. And are they feeling like they've hit that wall where it's unpenetrable? They can't find anywhere to get in. No. Oh, that's a
Huge
double.
head.
And it's given away their position, and they've just cleaned them up. Nova, push straight into it, buddy, and give yourself up. And PDG gets himself another frag. Is there a bit of server lag, or is this Go TV lag? Hopefully it's just Go TV. It's 15-13.
Climax going for that 4-buy now. If Climax don't win this round, I think this will go to OT. It should.
What we're going to do is see here is a bit of a spread and pick. AWP on light step. Let's see what they could do. They need to work something. Nothing's been working for them so far, and they have been switching things up, which is, you know, there's not much they can do. They're hitting a brick wall at the moment, and this is not what you want as a team. And it feels like you can't get anywhere. So, and they can't finish off the round. And you get madder and madder as it gets closer and closer. You don't want to be knowing the team that cakes. So Climax working up here on 15 rounds. They need this round. They want this round. Zeusy, he's got to be picking this guy at Diggity. There is nothing for him though. Chriso's not giving him a single inch to pick from, nor is Jungle. So Lightstep working up slowly. They're just trying to take it as slow as possible. Lightstep working his way around. They're going to work towards this jungle pick. What can Fake Dan do? He's only got the rifle to get this off, and the Lightstep takes out the frag, but he does cop a pink for his trouble. He's on 9 HP. James does pick a frag off at B as well, though. Now it's a 5v3 situation. Now, can they capitalise? It's all on Athletico here to try and clutch against the Climax. Climax 5, and Nova takes down 1. Nova takes down 2, and this could be GG coming in. PDG in a 1v4 situation. There's one on low HP, but what can he do? It's all on PD. James takes him out, and he wins the grand final.
Well played,
Climax. Well done. GG Athletico go down in a, you know, not without a fight. They try their best, and I guess Climax played superbly. There's not much more that could be said about that, and it was just perfect. So thank you for, you know, everyone who contributed and played in this competition. That was great, and I had fun casting. Hopefully everyone had fun listening to the cast. Exclamation mark raffle to win yourself an AWP Asimov field tested, valued around $50. So make sure you get on this. We will be joined by one of the winners. I'm pretty sure Snakewell will be coming along and joining us shortly to just give a little interview. Make sure you stay in the stream, otherwise you cannot win the prize either. It just goes away, so your raffle will be pretty useless. Get your friends along. The raffle will be drawn within the next 5 to 10 minutes, so stay tuned and keep typing the raffle as much as you want. But thank you to everyone involved. A big thank you to Inertia, who probably isn't here and can't hear this, but he helped me out a lot during the semis and the quals. And thanks to DB, who's sick crook as a dog by the sounds of it, from Can't Fragalitis, and D and Disguise coming along in this last grand final last map of the grand final, give me a bit of help as well. So, and also thank you to the guys who did the earlier stages in the casting as well. So couldn't have been done without you guys. Thank you very much to Jakey also. So far, you know, 2 weeks, mate, you've been on when we needed to be on, and you know, streaming all day for the last 2 Sundays, sorry. So thank you very much.
You have Snakewell joining us.
And yeah, we got Snakewell here. Congratulations, mate.
Thank you very much. Thanks for running a good comp.
That's okay. You guys played outstanding, and mate, Offnu has to be one of the all-time greats. Like that kid just does not frag, like not frag. So how good is it now having him in your team?
It's really good. I've had plenty of experience on land playing with him, and yeah, pretty important addition I think to the team. Brings a lot of experience in clutch, which we sort of have missed
honestly,
out on.
the amount of clutches that he did today, you couldn't count on both your hands.
He's definitely the MVP for sure.
Today, yes, I'd give that to Offnu, definitely.
Don't give him any prize though. Fuck him.
Nah, we won't. Haven't got any money. But yeah, so congratulations. You played well yourself as well. What about? I noticed probably during the day, do you reckon it was due to nerves or just the way the games were played? But Nova and Zeusy didn't have much impact during the day, but in that last map of that grand final, I thought those two were pretty pinnacle to you guys getting over the line.
Yeah, they kind of both struggle a bit when they haven't eaten lots of food, so make sure they tucked away before we played that game.
Yeah, well, congratulations, man. Is there anything you'd like to say?
Just thanks to you guys for running the comp. It's always good to have plenty of comps running. It was fantastic. We didn't have any delays. Thanks to Climax for sponsoring us, and thanks for James for filling in for Dizzy. He did an awesome job, and yeah.
That's who was missing. We couldn't figure it out like all day. We're like, who's missing? We've got Dizzy was the new addition. Where was Dizzy today? Just
it was his birthday, so he went out last night, and yeah, he's comatose on the bed still. So
fair play, fair play. Well, congratulations, and yeah, you guys did amazing, and hopefully, well, with Offnew in your lineup, and obviously Dizzy coming back, and hopefully that structure is still there, and you guys can make a big dent in Division 1 this next season.
Hope so. Hopefully it can take us to the next level. But yeah, thanks for running the comp.
That's all right. Congratulations, mate. Thanks for playing.
Cheers. See ya.
See ya. Well, that was Snakewell from Climax. He's the team in-game leader for them, and you know, obviously had some pretty damn good strats to get him over the line. Type ! Raffle. We are going to be drawing the raffle in the next 2 minutes. Big thank you to everyone who's watching. We're up to 250 viewers, which is fantastic. So thanks for watching the grand final. It was a great game. There were so many good individual plays during the day. Hopefully I casted all right, and hopefully I get a few commendments for that. And obviously, again, thanks to Yuki, who single-handedly got this competition up and running by himself. Without him, this competition wouldn't have been here, and the day wouldn't even be around, and you wouldn't even have your chance to win all these skins. So big tops to Yuki, and a big tops to Blackout, who is the owner, founder, and manager also with Yuki of Trident, and helps support us with not only gear sometimes, funds and whatnot. He also gives us great support. So thanks for that, mate. And just keep it coming. We really enjoy it. So ! Raffle, and we'll draw it now. So make sure you're also following, otherwise you cannot win. I'll give you 1 minute to do that. I meant Blackjack, not Blackout. My bad. I'm tired. I've been streaming all day. Shush. Thank you, Blackjack. You know I love you. I'm losing my voice. So Jakey will be drawing the prize and letting me know.
My name's Blackjack, also.
And we're joined by Blackjack. Thanks a lot, man. Like, without you, none of this would have gone ahead, you and Yuki. So thanks a lot. It's been a pleasure casting as well for all you guys out there that hopefully I got to cast some of your games, and hopefully you might get to watch him if James recorded this time. Hopefully, fingers crossed. If he hasn't, doesn't really matter. But yeah. Oh yeah, also, I did forget to mention Brucey, absolute legend, helped me out so much last week with casting and even servers and getting everything working as well. So big tops to Brucey, absolute legend. Thanks for letting me know, Aiden who. And Aiden, shout out to Aiden who, you online pig. So, mate, yeah, it me today. I'm not happy about it, so I'm going back to the training chamber for a while. All right, so we'll draw this now. And we do have a winner for the AWP Asimov, and I hope you're there, and make sure you are. I will give you 2 minutes to respond. Otherwise, we will redraw. We'll do a redraffle. And the winner is Turister, Turister. Congratulations, you have won the AWP Asimov. So make sure you please put your Steam link in the Twitch channel now. There you are with the face. He is there. Congratulations. You've won the AWP Asimov. Thanks for watching, guys. A lot of people aren't happy about this. But congratulations, mate. Yeah, thanks for everyone watching today. Like I said, big tops, Blackout, Yuki, Brucey, everyone who competed, Disguise, Inertia, all the other casters who helped out. A big shout out to Jakey for doing the stream for us. A big shout out to myself for casting for 2 complete Sundays straight, because I live in a dungeon. Yeah, so thanks a lot, guys, and hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully we can run a bit smoother comp according to other people, but look, we'll probably be back and hopefully running another one. Thanks, guys.
As a gamer, you know how frustrating it can be when you experience slow or inconsistent game reaction. You just can't compete. Fluctuations in game speed, or lag, most frequently occur due to your internet connection. When you play, your game data travels across the internet, which is a large, shared, public data highway that can subject your data to detours, bad routers, and congested traffic. These things frequently lead to slower, more irregular data speed and gameplay. However, there is a solution. WTFast is a gamer's private network. An internet network built exclusively for gamers and their game data. WTFast gives your game data a private internet connection that optimizes the data path, eliminates detours, bad routers, and congested traffic, providing ultra-fast data delivery. On average, WTFast reduces user game ping 30 to 60%, reduces user speed deviation 70 to 90%, reduces bad router hops 70 to 90%, and WTFast provides connection speed reporting, works with virtually all MMO games, and always ensures you have an optimal game connection and speed. To start using WTFast, simply download, install, and launch. Use WTFast to connect to your game whenever you want to play.